Class, like 6th and 7th period, so I feel like that'd be like a good time.
What class is it?
It's biotech.
Yeah, where's school?
Oh, Owen J. Roberts.
Okay.
Really
cool.
Close to here. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be happy to come in anytime. We have a lady in Florida who's going to a school. They're doing like a debate. She's going to that.
My question though was, why can't we see underneath the earth? Like, why aren't we able to go?
Well, you can't see the other side of the moon either. See, I don't know if this continues past Antarctica. Some people think it's an infinite plane, that it just goes on forever. See, and
so, like,
we only ever, it could be. I kind of think we live inside a torus field. And that's why we have the aurora borealis, and I think it's like a dome. But we only ever dug up a dome.
Oh, okay.
A dome like this, see? Like, and that's like continues. That's what I personally think. We can't prove these things except for lightning sprites. You can see them come off the dome.
What do you think is on the bottom? Some people think it's dinosaurs.
I'm not so sure it was dinosaurs.
Yeah.
It's not like Hollywood. Hollywood makes up stuff.
Yeah.
So don't believe in Hollywood.
No, but I know some people who believe in the flat Earth. They believe that the dinosaurs are at the bottom. So I was wondering your opinion.
Well, I don't know. We only ever dug a hole 8 miles deep.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's beyond there. It could be just the bottom of the dome, you know, that part of it. It could be like a terrarium. It could be the opposite of us. It could be another world like this.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's odd.
The reasoning for the dinosaurs being on the bottom is because the fossils come up like through our soil. So they think that like as they die, like they travel through the soil to us, like through it. That makes sense.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but I think I don't think it does that. I don't think there's those tectonic plates.
Oh, you don't think that?
I don't believe that.
Okay.
Can I prove it? No, I just don't think. From what I've studied, I don't think they do that.
Okay. I see what you're saying. I was just wondering.
Yeah. So you have a question?
I just wanted to know what your station was about.
Okay. Yeah. So that guy's awful noisy. So horizon is always at your eye level, which means it's two planes coming together, like in perspective. It's not going over the curve. When you see, like, the vanishing line, you don't see ships going over the curve. They just go into the line. So thanks for stopping.
Hey, Blondie's on Georgia.
Yeah. Did you ever hear this then?
Yeah,
I guess you did. You ever study it?
I haven't done a lot of research, but I've watched like a lot of documentaries and like different theories.
Well, you got to be careful. There's a lot of misinformation out there because the government doesn't want us to know any of this. So they're going to put out misinformation, like Flat Earth Society. That's a government-run operation.
It is?
Yeah. So we are all independent people on this website. We're all independent, and we go out and we teach the real stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can have that if you want that.
So how does your theory differ from the theory of the Flat Earth?
Well, the Flat Earth Society says we're a disk and it's just rising real fast, and that's what holds us on the Earth.
Is that to explain?
Crazy. That's crazy. I can explain the force.
So
Okay.
you don't believe in gravity?
No.
No? Well, then what it like then?
Okay, there is something that holds us down, but I think it's diamagnetism. Where is it? Here. I think it's diamagnetism. That is a result of the torus field, where it's a push down, not a pull down.
But is it like a magnetic force?
Yes.
Then how would it keep like people down?
Electromagnetic. Everything has magnetism. Everything.
But
yeah, you'll have to study magnetism because it does.
I'm going to college for physics.
Okay.
And electromagnetism is, well, in order for electromagnetism to occur, you need the flow of electrons through a metal. So how would it keep people there?
You got to test it for yourself. I'm going to tell you, if you really want to be smart, the physics teachers will tell you something. Go check it out yourself. Because I saw this video where this guy had his hamsters on a mobile and he held this strong magnet up and it repelled his hamster. So there's things like that, and that makes me think, you know, I can't prove this, but that's what I think it is. There's free-flowing electricity up there, you know that.
In
Tesla?
In the sky?
Yes. Yes.
Well, there's lightning and thunder, but that's just...
No, not temporary, constant.
Constant, like a... I mean, I agree with you that there's like an electromagnetic field in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
But like...
And we used to be able to collect that.
How?
Well, if you look at old buildings, they have these funny-looking antennas. And with a ball, well, you think they're lightning rods, but they used to be collectors. Because in the ball, there's mercury.
Yeah.
So they were collecting energy.
Through the, like, inside of the mercury? So then,
and these old cathedrals, they weren't always churches, and we didn't build them. The previous civilization built them. Now
like before humanity, or before?
No, before this current humanity. I'm thinking they're saying around 1800.
1800.
There was a catastrophe around then.
AD or BC?
No, 250 years ago. 220 years ago. Yeah. If you look up something called mud floods, they're looking into that now. And there's even a video about buildings and collecting this electricity. Tesla talked about that electricity. And he proved it, that he could put a stake out there and get the electricity.
Nikola Tesla?
Yeah, Nikola Tesla, yeah.
That's so... I kind of know how that works, but what I wanted to know is like how would they harvest so they would take like a bolt of lightning and kind of harvest.
No, it's not. It's not like a bolt. It's like a constant free flow of electricity.
So like if there was just like the concept of like electricity like in the atmosphere or in the sky, they would collect that through light, like what I would say was lightning rods.
Yeah.
So then how would they do that? Like how would it collect it?
I'd like to know that too, but that's what we're looking at. And you know the big round windows that you see on a church?
Yeah.
That was the frequency. That was the frequency of that building. The buildings were identified by cymatics.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot about that we're looking into now, and it's fascinating to me.
Like the frequency of the building moving?
Of the building.
So wouldn't that even cause
that it collects and
like a resonant frequency?
You know about sound waves having different effects on us.
Yeah, I mean depending on their frequency, the sound waves can have different effects.
Yeah, they've changed the frequency over the years. 432 is supposed to be the best healing one.
They've changed the
now it's 440.
Sound or the frequency of
like how to tune things. The tuning fork that they use. Yeah. Now they use A. So that's 440. So
hertz per second?
440, yes.
Yeah, hertz per second.
Yeah, that's frequency.
Or hertz, I should just say.
Yeah.
That's, I've actually found it.
Yeah, there's a lot to this. I hope you look into it.
Oh yeah, I find this stuff so, like, fascinating.
Me too.
Just like the different perspectives that different people have.
Yeah, but the thing is, don't believe what your professors say without testing it for yourself. But if you want to get a good job, never disagree with your professor.
Yeah, I mean,
do you understand what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't disagree.
So know the truth for yourself, so you can do a good job. But then don't ever argue with them.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think like the kind of like purpose for the acquisition of knowledge and like what's real and what's fake.
Knowledge is power.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
It is.
So I'm really interested to know more. What else do you guys have?
Well.
What do you guys believe about the ice wall?
Okay, there's that. That's what we think is the ice wall. Sometimes it doesn't have ice on it, does it?
So you think that's Antarctica or?
Yeah, that's what we think Antarctica is. I don't teach past there. You can imagine what that is. I don't know. I kind of think it's like a dome. All the way like a sphere, because if there is water above and water below, a sphere is the only object that would be able to hold up under that pressure.
So, so like it's not a sphere like that wouldn't be like this. It would go all the way down and finish.
That's what I think personally.
And so then there's like a flat disc here, and then what's underneath?
Yeah, it's like this.
Oh, okay.
And this is a torus field.
And then this would be kind of like the Earth?
Well, it would go like this. Yeah, like that. Where this goes inside the dome. See?
So, like, what about then the people who have, like, trekked across Antarctica?
Liar.
It's just, like, all government conspiracy?
Propaganda.
Then I guess, like, the biggest question I have is, like, why? Why would...
Well, the kings never wanted the serfs to read.
Yeah,
why is that?
Because, I mean, the more you can restrict the knowledge from
educated people are hard to control. The government wants to control us. If they want to take over a country, they just make up a lie, like weapons of mass destruction. They load up our guys, send them over there to get killed and to kill other people that are innocent. Why?
Well, I mean, because...
Not for us.
Like, are we talking about like, the Iraq War? I agree
for them.
There.
For them.
Using
they want to control the world. That's why they killed Gaddafi. And what else? What did they do when they went into Libya? When we went into Libya, we bombed the man-made river. Why would we bomb a good thing?
Yes.
Why? No, go ahead.
Thank you so much.
No, get on that side. I'm going to get that.
Over here.
Yeah, just kind of like this way. Like, sorry, I want to like...
What are you doing?
I want to like pull it in this way. Sorry, I'm kind of a...
That's all right. You can be that way.
And now move over this way. Sorry.
This way?
Oh, you want a badge, don't you? You're taking like this.
So
yeah.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, about them controlling us. They want to take over the world. This is about the New World Order. So they have to kill everybody who doesn't agree with them.
So you say kind of, is that the United States government, or do you think there's like a hierarchy?
No, I think it's the United States. There's 3 city-states in the world. The Vatican, which is the religious end. There's London proper, which is within London, the city. And then there's Washington, D.C. Those 3 are the controlling of the whole world. We are the military. London is the financial. The Vatican is religious. So this is what's controlling the whole world.
Interesting. And so, I guess I have so many questions. But
no, go ahead.
The next question I have is like, then what is? Do you see stars at night? Do you think those are like actual stars, or are they like?
Did you ever see something called star in a jar?
No.
Okay, it's sound waves pointed at a jar of fluid, and inside a light forms, and it kind of twinkles because the fluid. The light in the fluid is
it light or sound?
Constantly moving. The sound waves cause the light. That's what's happening in the dome. The sound waves cause the light within the dome. The dome is fixed. The stars are fixed in the dome. The stars...
Isn't that just light refraction then?
No, the stars move around us in the same relative positions for thousands of years. They don't change positions.
So we would change positions then?
The dome, we are stationary and flat. The dome turns above us.
And so you think that the stars are fixed points on the dome, and so relative to us standing on the ground, the stars would be moving around us?
Yes. And if you study perspective, you'll be able to see why they look. If you're standing on the equator, it looks like it comes straight forward, but up here they look like they'll go this way, and then down here they look like they go that way, when they're really just coming towards you and then away. And you have to study perspective. It took me like 2 or 3 weeks studying perspective for me to get that.
Well, like all the stuff that, what was his name? Albert Einstein did a lot with perspective, like about relativity and stuff like that.
He's a dirty word to me.
Albert Einstein?
Yes.
He had
He's an idiot. He's an idiot.
I don't know.
He denied the ether.
He denied what?
He denied the ether.
What's that?
The ether is the place that carries the electricity. It's our atmosphere. It's our atmos above us here, and it contains things and it transports the electricity. Really, that's what it does.
So, you know,
it is a thing,
you don't,
and he denied it, and that's why he had to come up with special relativity.
So you don't think special relativity, space-time continuum, none of that is real?
Well, I'm not that into that to say that, but I do know that he denied the ether, and that's why he had to have the special relativity, because he was proved wrong.
Well, you don't
he kept saying, there was some other thing he kept saying. They came up with some kind of excuse. These are the things you have to look up. You should give a camera, take a picture of all these books, and start reading these books. They're all censored in the schools, and these Michelson-Morley, Sagnac, Airy's failure, those are the ones you have to start looking up and figure that. An interferometer, that's what's going to show you what's moving. Airy's failure, that's with a telescope with water in it. Yeah, they know what's going on. They're not telling us on purpose.
That's interesting. So I wanted to talk about special relativity for a second again. So then if you didn't believe in gravity, that means that you couldn't believe in space-time continuum, because the original theory was to kind of like explain gravity and stuff, was that we kind of lived in a field of space and time, and that gravity would then kind of like
gravity's made up.
Any mass would kind of like cause a defect in the space-time.
Do you want me to prove gravity's wrong?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if there was gravity pulling to the center of a ball,
center mass.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would mean that there's no natural flat places on Earth.
Well,
just that. Now I'm going to tell you what the answer is. The Bonneville Salt Flats.
What, I don't know what that is.
Bonneville Salt Flats is out west. It's like 80 miles of salt. It was a lake, a salt lake that dried up, just like the Great Salt Lake in Utah. If that were to dry up, the bottom would be totally flat for hundreds of miles. That's why we have the Bonneville Salt Flats. It's a dried up lake bed.
So,
if it were curved, if the top were curved, if it dried up, the bottom would be also curved, but it's not. It's a flat.
Well, could that just be explained because,
no,
like, if the Earth was curved and you had a bunch of salt and you poured a bunch of salt in it, the salt would still like seek its level. But then, like, say there was a curve,
is it curved or is it level? You can't have it both ways.
Well, that's the thing. The top would be level, but the bottom would be curved. So you'd have like a pit with a curve, and then you fill it with salt.
Do you know what you're saying? Do you hear yourself saying, it's coming out of your mouth and going in your ear? Do you know what you're saying? I'm
just saying, have you ever like poured something in an object that's not, like it doesn't have a level bottom? Like say like you had a container like this and you poured sugar in it. You'd still have a flat top to the surface, but there would be a curve at the bottom.
There. It's always level on the top.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay? Never does it do this. Never. When that water dries up, it wouldn't be that way. We don't have any of that. We don't have any natural flat places on Earth.
We don't have any natural?
No, we do.
Oh.
We do have natural flat places, but we don't have any curved places. I'm sorry. Yes. Look at this light. Comes right onto the table.
But could that just be explained because of the Earth's size? It's impossible to use your eye. Because people, I mean, like the Earth's like.
All right, then how about the formula?
8. What is that?
8 inches times a mile squared. If there was a formula, if there was really a curve, for however far out, it would have to drop.
Yeah, that's like rise over run.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
So 8 inches times a mile squared is based on a 24,901 equator.
Yeah.
Okay.
Equator, like circumference, or equator as in radius of the Earth? Of
radius is 4,000, about 4,000.
So you're talking about circumference?
Circumference.
Okay.
So that's 60 miles across Lake Michigan. There's Chicago. That should be down 2,400 feet.
But that can be explained by light refraction off the surface of the water?
Because we have a guy who got in a boat, put his camera on Chicago, and for 2 hours they went across that lake and nothing changed.
Well,
That's a lie.
Well, can you?
You're believing a lie.
Well, I think it is. They've explained it before. Is like light refraction off the water. So like.
No.
Curved down like
no, that's a lie.
If
That's
it
a
curves
lie.
Like this, light from Chicago refracts off the water and then seeks level with your eye.
Look again.
All right, I will definitely because.
Look again. You're misled on that.
All right. Well, I gotta go back to my.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I take a card?
Anything you want, dear. Take anything you want.
Actually, we only have one.
That's space is fake. Yeah.
Definitely take this one.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you so much. I definitely.
That's from Hawaii. Yeah, we have two guys here. This guy's in Las Vegas.
I'll definitely take that. Thank you so much. Have a great
You're welcome. Oh. Interested in science, anybody? Some science? Would you like to learn some science? You can look these things up at home, but we do not live on a spinning ball. That's a lie, and we can prove that. If you look at that, you can look, here's Chicago across Lake Michigan. 60 miles, that should be hidden down below the curve, and it's not. It's right there. Look, these world organizations use the flat earth map, but they leave off Antarctica, which goes all the way around the outside edge. It's not on the bottom like this. They're lying to us, so look into that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I do play all the schools, camps, scout events, shopping malls. I play parking lots.
Hey, know anything about science, buddy? Did you know, no matter how high up you go, the horizon is always at your eye level? Did you ever been in an airplane? Did you look out the window and you see that line where the ground meets the sky? That's straight up, straight out at eye level. It doesn't go down because there's no curve.
Okay.
That's why it is. So if you look up these things, there's 10 things in here you can think about. And you can look on this website right there. How's that?
Cool.
It's very cool. We live on a flat plane like this. Because look, water always meets its own level. So all these oceans are touching each other. So they're all the same level. Yeah. So think about that. Pretty smart. La la la. Want to learn some science?
Sure.
So no matter how high up you go, the horizon always at your eye level. So if you're 7 miles up in an airplane, you look straight out, there's a horizon. It's two planes coming together, the sky and the ground. That proves that we're not on a ball. There's no curvature. So what's going on? All these world organizations, they use a flat earth map, but they leave off Antarctica. Why they leave it off? Because it's not at the bottom. It goes around the outside edge. The compass always points to the North Pole, which is in the middle. and everything else is south of that. And no matter where you go, it'll always point north. So you can go east or west. And you can look this stuff up at home, and it'll freak you out. There's 10 things in there, and look it up on our website.
I will do that.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
Gotta teach him, guys. Hey girls, did you ever hear this before? Never heard of this?
I've heard that the earth is flat, and I already thought earth is round because something circles around the earth.
You think we live on a ball spinning around in space?
Yes.
I don't. I don't. No matter how high you go, the horizon is always at your eye level. If you're 7 miles up in an airplane, you look straight out. You know why that is? Because perspective. There's two planes, the sky and the ground, coming together. And that makes a line. Ships don't go over the curve, they go into the horizon. Right here.
So the earth is actually flat?
That's what I'm saying. Now, you know what your job is? You gotta research this and figure it out for yourself. What's true? No matter who tells you whatever, you gotta look it up yourself. You know why?
Flat is space. That's how the earth is flat.
It makes you smarter just studying it. That's why you have to do it. So you do your homework all on your own, you're gonna be smart. How's that?
You understand what she's saying? On your own, whenever someone tells you something,
That's right.
for yourself. To figure out what's right and what's wrong.
That's right. I know it sounds crazy, but I don't want somebody lying to me, and I don't want them to lie to you either. So you figure it out. You ready? I'll teach you something now.
If I don't know about carpentry or anything else, I got a problem, especially space. My son's into
No, this is the
astrology.
horizon.
Oh, yeah.
No matter how high you go, the horizon's always up at your eye level.
Oh, yeah.
It never goes down.
Try drawing it as a perspective.
Yeah, that's
I've done it.
I teach here.
Oh, you do? I've done it.
See?
I've done it. I had to do it in my drafting engineering class.
Ships never go over the curve. They just disappear into the horizon.
No, they fall off the end of the earth. That's what kids used to sing. It just, hey, Phil,
Yeah, but we can't teach our kids lies.
I know.
You gotta tell them the
Yeah,
truth.
but that's how the sailors thought it was. They saw a ship and it disappeared in the horizon.
I think they were smarter than
Fell over
that.
that.
This ball.
Oh, come on. The
This,
cartoons
no,
are
this
the
did not
cartoons are what
exist.
they say.
Only 100 years old. This ball's only 100 years old.
That's a nice small one's detail.
It's only 100 years. Before that, everybody knew the Earth was flat.
Yep.
No, it's true though.
Are you serious?
No, I'm very serious. The government wants to keep us stupid, and they want to teach us this ball and deny our senses, so we're stupid. The kings didn't want the serfs to read.
Fact.
The kings didn't want the serfs to read. You know why? Knowledge is power, and educated people are hard to control.
We go that you're not down by us.
They should turn that volume down.
He stated we're trying to.
Well, why don't you just turn the volume down? Make him turn it down.
I asked him to turn it down a little bit.
No. Say, turn that down, or I'm going to knock you out.
Oh, we already have one of the adults is walking around trying to find a girl that's in charge of this. They should have never put him in front of people.
These girls here, they're in charge.
I want to thank Party Animals Express for just being cool. I'm not eating that cockroach. No matter how much you try to sell me on it, I am not eating that cockroach. But I will do this.
145.
This song started when I asked my son to help me fold laundry, and he said, that's boring. So I go this. And he started laughing. And I said, what's so funny? He pointed to my head. I said, don't look up top. So he looked at my feet. I said, don't look down there. He said, why not? And I just wrote the song to explain. Do you want to help me? It's really easy.
You want to learn some science today? Science? You want to learn some science? The horizon's always at your eye level. Here, take this with you then. There's 10 things in here that you can look up.
Lena, wait for that. Thank you.
Okay.
Don't look up top. Don't look down there. It's under here. It's underwear. Sometimes it's big. Sometimes it's skinny. They might be pink. They might be Jimmy's. So don't look up top. Don't look down there. It's under here. It's underwear.
They're gonna be tired. They are gonna be tired.
Yeah.
Busy day. All this commotion going on.
She's already tired.
I have 4 little ones, like Yorkies, 2 Yorkies, and Pomeranian, and a long-haired Chihuahua. They're always sleeping.
My dog's never sleeping. That's why she's good with puppies.
Yeah.
They like to play.
Yeah. Okay, guys, what do you got? What do you got? Got a question? I can tell you got a question on your mind.
Yeah.
All right, what is it? Come on, spit it out.
He has a question.
Come on, spit it out.
Okay, so I see you have your number 143 right there. Sun and moon revolve.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
But, like, if the Earth is flat, like how does it
Okay, first off, the sun is not 93 million miles away.
Oh.
It's very close and very small, and it's not hot burning gases.
Oh, how can you prove that?
Okay, because we have free-flowing electricity up there. Can you prove that it's 93 million miles away?
He can't prove it, and you can't prove it, so I mean...
So you have to figure it out for yourself.
So I have a question. Yeah, right. If the Earth is not, or if the sun is not 93 million miles away, then, or if the Earth has one sun, does that mean every other planet has their own sun and their own moon?
Well, I think the planets are pretty darn close. Just like the sun and the moon. You know, the moon, you only see one face of the moon.
Yeah.
It goes around like this. You only see one face of it, right? We don't know what's on the other side. You can't tell if it's a sphere. You can't tell if it's a half of a grapefruit. You can't tell anything like that.
And so what does this represent?
This is water. You go fast from one thing to another. How about if I teach you something and then you'll know something? This is water. It always seeks its own level, no matter what you do to it, okay? So, oceans are made of water. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Okay, so they all touch each other. They all touch each other, right? So what does that tell you? They're all the same level. So sea level is sea level all over the world.
Ethan, honey, your mom's looking for you. She has something for you. So why don't you guys head back to, back to your tent?
Yeah, I'm going to do that as soon as I get education.
All the scouts, I want to use...
They don't want you to know this. Let me hear. Take this, stick it in your pocket.
Okay, so...
Okay, they don't want you to know this because you'll know the truth. Research it on your own, buddy. Hey, sir, do you like science?
No. He tried to get me last week at the ramp.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I've been trying to get him now for a while. Did you know that?
No, I know. You don't have to convince me. I know the Earth's flat.
Good job.
Yeah.
Thank you. You have a better memory than I do. Interested in science? Hi. What's that? Put it on your hat. Is that your hat? Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta hold it up there. 10 seconds.
Look at the police officers. Do you see the police officers?
Are you going to post those pictures somewhere?
No.
Oh, they're just for your own personal thing?
I just thought he would enjoy them.
Oh, you know that guy. Oh, well.
I can send it to you.
You can put them on this website. That'd be cool.
I would.
All right.
Thank you.
Do you want him to post it? He'll probably post it on his Instagram.
Sure.
All right. So does he have this? I don't want to waste your paper.
No, you can have that. Or here's one. I got a lot of these.
All right, let me give that to him. So he can post it on there?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, I could send this to you if you want to put it on your social media.
Send it to that website. It's great.
Oh, and then you can pick it up off there.
They send everything to me, yeah.
All right, cool.
Thank you, dear. Hi. Do you want one of my pictures? There you go.
I like these.
Yeah. Interested in science?
Your dog on a leash? Good. Can't run away. He never had the pleasure of He can balance out on a note in 10 seconds. All years. You're all
Okay.
stickers in the bag there, Vic.
Did you ever hear this?
Yeah, unfortunately. Sorry. See you guys.
Bye.
See you later.